We've always had a long relationship with the Air Force and very much appreciate the support over the years, so I just want to make sure to say that. And look forward to... Well, I think that should be a new uniform. That's, that's like a, I don't know, cool uniforms, cool spaceships, you know? I think that's what, when the public hears Space Force, that's what they think. It's like, okay, we're gonna have like some sweet spaceships and like pretty good uniforms and stuff, and that's what the public wants. So, yeah, we want the sci-fi futures, the good sci-fi futures to be real, and ideally to become real while we're still alive. You know, and we want to see it happen. And so, I think we really need to drive the rate of innovation to be such that we would see big breakthroughs, big improvements in space technology in the years to come. So, yeah. So like just trying to make stuff happen as soon as humanly possible, and definitely while we're still alive. Yeah. So I'm not sure about Wolf Drive, but other stuff I think can be done. Gotcha. Wolf Drive and teleportation, probably not. But big spaceships that can go far places, definitely that can be done.
Understood. Right. Ladies and gentlemen, Elon Musk.
We've always had a long relationship with the Air Force and very much appreciate the support over the years, so I just want to make sure to say that. And look forward to doing a lot of interesting things in the future. I think it's actually, and we want to see it happen. And so I think we really need to drive the rate of innovation to be such that we would see big breakthroughs, big improvements in space technology in the years to come. So yeah, so like just trying to make stuff happen as soon as humanly possible, and definitely while we're still alive. Yeah. So I'm not sure about Wolf Drive, but other stuff I think can be done.
Gotcha.
Wolf Drive and teleportation, probably not. But big spaceships that can go far places, definitely that can be done.
Understood.
Right.
Ladies and gentlemen, Elon Musk.
Please welcome AFA's Central Florida, Martin H. Harris Chapter President Todd Freese.
Thank you. 36 years ago, our chapter established this great symposium and has been working closely with AFA to keep it one of the premier professional development events for airmen. Today is our honor to participate in continuing that great tradition by hosting this session. I am pleased to introduce our keynote event to conclude our symposium. Lieutenant General John Thompson is responsible for approximately 6,000 airmen worldwide. He commands an annual budget of over $7 billion to support the research, design, development, launch, acquisition, and sustainment of satellites and their associated command and control systems. Accompanying General Thompson is global innovator Elon Musk. In 1983, he taught himself computer programming at the age of 12, sold the code for a basic-based video game called Blaster for approximately $500. And in 1995, he started Zip2, a web software company later renamed PayPal in 2001. But more recently, you might know him for revolutionizing electric cars. As CEO and product architect of Tesla Motors. Development, that's all the Tesla owners. Development and manufacturing advanced rockets and spacecraft for missions to and beyond Earth orbit as founder of Space Exploration Technologies, SpaceX. And conceptualizing high-speed transportation known as Hyperloop. And if you haven't heard some of these quotes by Elon Musk or Muskisms, let me introduce this one. Here's my first one. When I first read it, I thought, well, it applies, innovation. It's also written into the contract of every airman in this room, and every man and woman who served. The quote is, if something is important enough, even if the odds are against you, you should still do it. Now, looking back to our speech this morning by Dr. Roper, talked about innovation. One of the Muskism quotes is, failure is an option here. If things are not failing, you are not innovating enough. But my favorite quote, I would like to die on Mars, just not on impact. General Thompson, Mr. Musk, over to you. Thank you. Welcome.
Well, Elon, thanks so much for being here today. As you know, and many people in the audience know, we're reprising a fireless fireside chat that we did at Air Force Space Pitch Day back in November. I ran into General Goldfein, the Chief of Staff of the United States Air Force this morning, and maybe I was being a little bit too confident, but I said, hey, I think that we did such a good job together at Space Pitch Day. That Elon and I got invited back for a much bigger audience, higher stakes and everything like that. And General Goldfein looked at me and went, no, JT. You guys are going to do it until you get it right. So we're going to talk a little bit today about innovation. For those of you in the audience that nothing that was introduced about Elon made it to the prefrontal cortex, and you're like, I still don't know who this guy is. You may remember him from a movie role in Iron Man 2, or the TV show The Big Bang Theory. You may remember him, if you're old like me, when you used to have to do dial-in modems. You may remember how PayPal actually worked over a dial-in modem.
Yeah.
And if, just in case you've had your head in the sand for the last decade, you absolutely have to know him for space exploration technologies. SpaceX, a tremendous partner of the United States Air Force in the space business. And for Tesla. So for just for grins, this fastest growing auto company on the planet